The best way to develop an understanding of our setup for consecutive integers is to take a look at the number line. So let's do that. Here we have a number line. Know this way is smaller. And if we go this way on the number line, we're going toward bigger and bigger numbers. We read a number line all the time from left to right. So when we're looking at consecutive numbers, consecutive just means right in the row, one after another. So I'm going to randomly pick a number that I like. So today I think I'll pick right here at number 3. So if I'm asked for the next consecutive number, then I'm going to go left one space. And where have I landed? The number 4. The next consecutive number after that, one space, the number 5. And then by definition, the next consecutive number is one more space over. But what if I don't know where I started? What if I don't know that my first consecutive number was 3? Well then, just like all other algebra, if I don't know a number, I give it a letter. So I'm going to call this n because n stands for number. So if 3 is n, how far did I go to get from my first number 3 to my next number 4? I went one place. So 4 is n plus 1. How far did I go to get from my first number 3 to my third number 5? 1, 2. So 5 is represented as n plus 2. And how far did I go from my initial number to get to my fourth number, 6? In the language of my first number, I went n plus 3 more spaces. So this is how consecutive numbers are set up. Let's look at an example. Find 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 111. All right, so since I know I'm looking at just consecutive integers, I know my first number will be n. I need 3 of them. So this is my first one. My second number would be n plus 1. And my third number would be n plus 2. Remember, we just add an additional amount every time we want a new consecutive integer. So those are the numbers I am trying to find. Now, this is a pretty basic version of a consecutive problem. They want us to find 3 whose sum is 111. Sum just means the answer you get when you add. So I'm going to write my first number, my second number, and my third number. Sum means the answer I get when I add, so the answer I get is 111, and I got that by adding all the numbers. So we have set up our problem. Now it's time to solve it. I have 3 n's on the same side of the equal sign. I'm going to combine those like terms. 3 n's added together is 3n. Then I have plus 1 and plus 2. So a total of 3 equals 111. We are solving. So here's our balance scale. Whatever I do to one side of that equal sign, I need to do to the other. I want my variables on the left and my numbers on the right. I am going to then subtract 3 to get rid of it. I have 3n equals 108. 3n is the same as 3 times n, so the opposite of multiply is divide. Divide one side by 3, I have to then divide the other side by 3. 108 divided by 3 gives me 36. I have now found my n. I need to find my n plus 1 and my n plus 2. So n plus 1 is 36 plus 1. 37. And plus 2 is 36. Plus 2, which is 38. Be careful. We are using all positive numbers here, so things are working as we would expect. But what if my first number was negative? Then things would act funny when I did this. So I can't just count up when I find my initial number. Be careful about that.